Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video will be of help to you if you're, if on occasion you've got to write articles. It might be that you're writing articles for your blog. It might be that you're obviously putting them on your website. It might be that you're doing little messages on your Facebook page, Twitter, wherever. Yeah. Um, you obviously need to write, you need to create this content, and sometimes creating content is not always as simple as it may seem. Now, for me, I generally find actually writing quite easy. Actually writing ideas down, concepts, writing about what it is I want to get over, perhaps on my website or on my, talking about it in my YouTube videos. You've got to be writing this information down. Now, at times it can be difficult to come up with original content. Yeah. The trouble is, how I see it, if you take any subject, let's say for example, you watch somebody's YouTube video. Yeah, it might be that you watch a YouTube video on motivation. Now, if you watch one video on motivation and then 10 minutes later you watch another video on motivation, what you'll realise, what I've realised anyway, in me obviously my endeavours and watching these videos, is that it's generally the same information. Not always, but a lot of the time you're absorbing content which is duplicated. It's somebody else's content. It might not be that that person's actually listened to that person's video. It's just because that subject is, the answers are the same. How then can we create original content? Now the trouble is, the answer to that one is, I don't think you honestly can. It's already been invented. It's already been made up. Somebody is already, there's a genius somewhere who might have who might have an honours degree in writing, and he's already wrote about it. So the simple answer to this is, how can you write good articles? Is that you can't. I don't actually believe you can. What I believe you can do is you can read and educate yourself and become so knowledgeable in an area that you can then rewrite what's already been written. Yeah? Because otherwise, ain't you just inventing the wheel? If somebody who's really good at motivation, yeah, does a really good video or writes a really good, on his blog, writes, how to become more motivated, and then you read it and you think, you know what, this bloke knows what he's talking about. And you might be like me. It might be that you're trying to make some sort of impact on the world. You're creating your blog, your website, your channel, whatever it is you're doing. But you know in your own heart that you're not as clever as this person that's already done it. Why would you try and make up original content when you know, if you're honest with yourself, that perhaps at this specific moment in time you haven't got that ability? Far better, in my opinion, to do what I do, and that is to watch people, to listen to people, to read books about things which interest you, which you want to write about, and absorb this information which you can then duplicate. Yeah? Because it's like me. I left school. I'm a clever guy. I've done architecture. I've been in, I've done some very responsible jobs. I've kind of like, I've achieved quite a lot. I'm not a millionaire, but I've achieved quite a lot. But I'm not a writer. It ain't something which naturally, actually, I can write, but I'm not a great writer. When it comes to putting down the words on the paper, my English might not be up to scratch. So what can I do? Do what I just said. Look at other people's articles. Don't copy them. That's plagiarism, and obviously you're going to get done for that. You haven't got to do that. What you can do is you can look at how other people who have written good blogs on a certain subject, you can actually watch and see how that blog's been set out. Look at their style. Look at how they've structured their blog. You know, how they've used images and how they've spaced the images. This is what we need to do. Don't reinvent the wheel, because unless you've unless you've been to college and you've studied English and your English is fantastic and you really know what you're talking about, I suggest you follow the leaders. Yeah, if you want to become a good blogger, in like me now, I'm currently at the minute trying to set up my own website, which is going to be basically based on personal development. But I'm not a professional personal development coach. Yeah, but I've accepted that I can do more and that I can improve in every single area of my life. But I need to copy what other people are doing. Now, there's guys that I follow on YouTube. One of them's called Brent. If you go to brendan.com, I forget his surname, but if you tap in personal development on YouTube, the geezer knows what he's talking about. The other one I always watch is Stephen James, Project Life Mastery. The guy, he's a genius. He's gone from, like the other guy, like Brendan, he's gone from having nothing to, he's a millionaire. And he's done it himself, yeah. He believed in himself and he's done it, yeah. But he will openly admit, that he don't write all his own articles. He don't write all his own books, yeah. Once you get to a certain level, you can obviously start outsourcing it. Now, this is the second part of this video which I want to talk about, and that is, it might be that you just can't write. It might be that it might be that, let's say, for example, you're doing what I'm doing. You can talk to a camera. You're quite positive talking to a camera, but you ain't very good at writing articles. Yeah, it might be that your English ain't that great. Do you know what? It's not a problem. There's another site you can use, and again, I'm not affiliated with this site, so I'm not making no money out of saying this or anything like that. I'm just doing it. I'm just trying to give you the heads up, if you like, how to overcome this problem. Now, let's say, for example, you read an article. And it's a really good article. It might be, let's use motivation. This article's all about motivation, and it's something, and you read it and you think, you know what, this bloke, he knows what he's talking about. He really knows what he's talking about. And I'm going to follow this bloke, right? You need to remember that person's being followed, or you're liking his article, because he's written a good article. However he's done it, wherever this information has come from, this bloke is the mustard. He has done it. Now, you could sit and try and rewrite that article, yeah, which is what I try and do. Yeah, I try and read articles, gather information and rewrite it. But if you've got more money to throw at your blog, your website, whatever, there's a site called textbroker.com. www.textbroker.com. Now, this site, you can actually copy and paste an article that you've actually read, that you actually like, and you can actually send them this article, yeah, and say to them, I want this article rewritten, yeah, and basically it will become your own. You have to pay. They charge so much per word, so much 1,000 words, yeah. And it might be that, I don't know, it might be you have to pay $10, $15 for this article to be rewritten. But you need to understand the time that's saving you, yeah. You need to understand. This is not something that I'm actually doing at the moment. Anything I've been writing, I've actually been writing myself. I haven't got the money. I'm not making enough money from my YouTube channel or any other ways at the minute to actually warrant me spending that money. But it's something which I'm definitely going to do once my site's up and running, and once I start getting a bit more money coming out of my YouTube channel, because it's going to save me time and the end result is going to be fantastic. Yeah. So, I hope this has opened your eyes and it's made you aware that all what you read, all what you see, all what people talk about, You know, what these people are vlogging about, it's not all their own information. You know, even people that I follow now who are involved in personal development, they all talk about what they've learned from other people down the road. Yeah, Stephen James, who I follow, Project Life Mastery. You know, this guy, if he writes a book, and he obviously he wants to promote his book. Now it might be that he actually, I'm sure it was him that he spoke about how he talks into a dictaphone. So he'll talk into a dictaphone about a certain subject, and he will talk in it as if he's writing it down. But then I'm sure it was him that said that once he's actually got that, it might be that he's spoken for 20 minutes into his dictaphone. What he'll do then is he'll then send that to another site called rev.com, and then this site they will transcribe what he has been talking about into words. It might be that they then format it and put it and make that so that he can now upload it to Kindle, and he'll make a book out of it. The geezer's a genius, right? Because he talks about how when he's talking about different things, how he's, you know, it might be like, let's say for example this video, I might talk about motivation in one of my videos. I can then, if I want to and I had the money to do it, then send my video to be transcribed and made into an audible content. So then people could then, if they like me and they wanted to listen to me in their car, they could buy my audible content on motivation. This is what this bloke's doing. He talks about how when he writes something down, when he does a video, how he repurposes his content. Yeah, because like he said, he's doing the work once. If he does a brilliant video on motivation, yeah, wouldn't it make more sense if he's already done that video and he's had it transcribed? Wouldn't it make more sense for him to then put that on his blog? Wouldn't it then make more sense to send that and get that made into an audible, something which he can sell, people can actually download and pay for? This is what the guy does. Yeah, this is what I'm aiming for. Yeah, you've got to look at ways of making the most out of whatever it is you're producing. If what you're producing is substandard, then obviously chances are people ain't going to pay. You know, it's like me now. My personal development videos, you know, they're not great. I'm openly honest about it. I do my best, and I'm trying to learn and I'm trying to improve all the time. But I know that once I start getting a bigger following, you know, whenever this happens, and obviously I can create better content, I can use better equipment, I can structure my videos in a better way, and I obviously start producing and getting on and start making some money, I will be doing all the things that this guy's doing because it works. Yeah, it works. So think about what you're doing. I know this video was about article writing and we've digressed a little bit, but I hope it's opened your mind to the possibilities. Do you know what I mean? The possibilities. Anyway, please like this video. I really appreciate it if you like my video. Give me a thumbs up. If you got something out of it, please subscribe to my channel. My channel is aimed primarily at helping people in their life. Yeah, if you met me in the street, I am a genuine guy. You know, if I can help someone in any way I can, any way, shape or form, I always do. Yeah, if more people adopted my mindset, the world would be a much greater place. Yeah, if you can help someone, help them. Yeah, I hope this video has helped you. I hope it's made you think more about how you can actually get articles written, and how it's not always important to come up with original content, because all these people that you see who are doing fantastic, yeah, right, It might be that they were like me, that they started doing their own articles, writing their own content, but once they get to a level and they start seeing a bit of money, they then start to outsource and make more use of their valuable, their most precious time. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please like, please subscribe. I'm bringing out videos out all the time, and I hope that even if if you watched it till the end, then I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, and I hope to be of help to you on another one of my videos. Thank you.